If you are looking to visit the great city of Chicago and use its commuter rail system named Metra, this short video will help you do just that. Before we begin, just to start off, if you're feeling anxious or nervous, just know that using Metra isn't that difficult. Now, if you follow these steps below, it will be even easier. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Enjoy. So to begin, if you already know what station and line you are using, go ahead and skip to this timestamp below. But if you do not, go ahead and follow me. So the first thing we'll do is go onto a map, such as Google Maps. Let's wait for it to load. This is usually what it's going to look like. Go to the bottom left, follow my cursor, turn on transit, continue to the more, and turn on satellite. This makes it easier to view. This gives you access to all of the transit lines in your area, mostly rail. It doesn't really do buses. So what I'm going to use for my example is, if you zoom in, this is a train station. It has a larger icon compared to buses. The line is the transit line. If you click on it, it'll show the name. This is the Rock Island District, and for example, this is the Heritage Corridor. For my example, I'm going to use Joliet Station, and I'm going to follow it all the way up here. Eventually, it zoomed in a little bit. Eventually, it reaches LaSalle Street. Now, we still need a lot of information, like times, like what side of the train station to board on, but let's go ahead and do that. So to find out the train times, just go ahead and search up like Metra train table. I think it's called like train schedules, and you'll click on it and it'll give you this website. It should look like this. The first thing you'll do is select which line. I'm using Rock Island, so I'll use that as my example. Select your departure station. I'm using Joliet as my example. Select your arriving station. I'm using LaSalle Street. Select your date, 07, 04, and select your arriving time, or select your time that you think you want to depart. I'm going to do 6 a.m. If you want to go to a.m., just click A on your keyboard, and for p.m., click P on your keyboard, but I'm going to do a.m. Do not click Show All Stops. It's confusing, and then click Search. It reads left to right. The first thing you'll look at is a train number, and it says crowding potential. Just know that the earlier trains have more crowding because it is a commuter rail line, meaning people usually go earlier in the morning and arrive usually later at night. So this is the station times that it's departing, and this is the station times that it's arriving to. So this train is leaving Joliet. Train 700 is leaving Joliet at 6:30, arriving at 7:30. Now we have the line, the stations, the time, the train number. How do we actually know where to board? Because if you've been on some train lines throughout the world, usually they are pretty standardized on you board on the right or you board on the left if you're going some direction, but Metra doesn't really work like that. So I'm going to have to explain it. So for example, if you're at a larger station, let's click on the LaSalle Street because that's the example we're using. Some stations will have digital signs. These are really helpful. It will say the train number and it will say the track. It will also run through all the stations it is stopping at, and it will say the departing time. It also may say, or literally say to you through a voice. It will be an automatic voice for every track, and it will say the train. Some stations, larger stations like Union Station, LaSalle Street Station, Ogoville, they usually have voices, but some smaller ones do, like 50. I just turn transit off. If that happens, click satellite again on the bottom left and turn it back on. Some larger stations, most do, but like some smaller stations, like this one for example, it has a voice. Just to quickly pop in, this is an example of the sound.
Electric mainline train number 823 to University Park is now arriving.
But don't bank on it. So how else do you know? Turn on satellite again. So I'm just going to use, let's see if I can find it, Western, there it is, Western Springs. This is just an example, don't actually do this. But, so you see, this says that this is track 2. This should say track 2 right where it says platform in the middle of the screen next to my cursor, and it says it's going towards Chicago. If we turn around, this is not platform 2, so you kind of have to assume it's platform 1, and it says it's going from Chicago. This is one pretty easy way to know where your train is going, whether to or from Chicago, or from some stations, like older ones, it'll say to or from Aurora, or to and from another place. This is how you know the direction you want to go. Because you know if it's going from or to Chicago, it's going to be going either this way or the other way. Now, Some stations, like, honestly, some people steal those, and that's really the only way you know. So, another easy way to know is to just ask. Usually, people at stations are pretty friendly, including Metro employees and people riding the train. Always ask if you don't know, it's pretty easy. But do not, and for the love of God, do not just board or get on a train where people are just waiting, because some metro lines run pretty frequently, and the other people might be wanting to go some other place than you, like to Aurora, but you want to go to Chicago. So don't go where they are because some trains run pretty frequently. So we know some clues on how to get to and from places using Metra. Now we need to go through the fare structure, which I'll talk about next. So the first thing you will do is open an app called Vintra. You will need this if you are using a credit or debit card, as they do not have credit or debit cards on trains, or you can use cash if you want to. The first thing you will do is create an account. The next thing you will do is add a card. Please add this before you go because it is kind of tricky to navigate this app. The next thing you will do is click the icon on the bottom right screen where it says M. I already bought a ticket, but you can buy another one. Well, I can because I'm going to Chicago. I need a haircut. So you'll click and type in your station. We know ours, for our example, is Joliet. We are leaving and departing from it. For our destination, we're going to LaSalle Street. Next, you can select your fare. If you're on the weekend, I recommend the Saturday or Sunday pass, but if you're not, usually I just do the one-way or day pass. There is also reduced fares for seniors, disability, students K through 12, U.S. military fares, or reduced transit cost fares. Whenever you are on the train, and once you have bought the ticket, you will go to the M icon again, back out of this, and where it says on the top right, available Saturday or Sunday only, you will click Use. Once you click that, you have a set amount of time to show the ticket. It will be a screen with the train in the background with blocks, and whenever you tap the screen, those blocks hide or they show again. The conductor will look at this, and once you tap it, he will walk away. It is very easy to buy fares and tickets on Metra, and this works for CTA and PACE buses as well. You can zoom out and see all of the buses, trains, and CTA lines. If you found this video helpful or have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below, and I hope that you found this video enjoyable. Thank you guys for watching.